Hello guys, how are you? I hope you are all right. I'm almost 100% here, almost 10 days in captivity. Almost 10 days here at home with COVID. It sucks. But yeah, um, I'm gonna do the fifth video on radial interception. So many videos about this, and let's get to it. Today's today's objectives are two. So first of all, to understand what it's an angle of interception. That's first, like a little definition that you need to master to then understand what's a radial intersection, and then we'll do the actual radial interception, and we'll do an example. I will show it to you on the simulator so it's easier. Okay, so with no further ado, let's start with getting you to understand what's radial. Oh, sorry, what's an angle of interception? Let me choose here a good brush. See how thick this is. That's what she said. Cannot say this stuff in videos. So let's say that I'm here. This color, it's not good. Oh my god, I want to choose red one. Alright. So let's say we are here, alright? We already know this. So the VOI is here, and someone tell me, okay, var, so we are on radial 180. They want you to intercept radial, I don't know, 1 2 something, 1 2 3, or something like that. Well, let's say I'll go and cut this radial 90 degrees. These 90 degrees are the radial of interception. Okay, if I, let's say, intercepted with 80 degrees. Okay, so it's, let me put a zoom in here. So this is the angle, this is the angle of interception. Okay, so the angle between your track and your objective radial. Okay, so if you intercept it like this, it's a 90-degree angle of interception, and then it's 80, 70, 60, 50, 45, etc. until 1 degree of interception. Okay, but well, with this said, I just wanna tell you something that it's really important. That let's start with the easier. Let's start with the easier part. With the easier situation, I'm gonna select two situations here. First of all, we are going to be intercepting radials outbound, and the other situation is intercepting radials inbound. And let me show you why I wanna. Let me tell you why I wanna go over this. All right. All right, easier like this. Just gonna put this one in here. Make it easier for our eyes, like this. And welcome here. Well, guys, now if we are in this position, it's pretty simple to understand that we are here and we are somewhere over here going tracking 360. We are on radial 360 on course 360, and every radial that I want to, let's say we want to intercept them always outbound. Okay, so if I want to intercept radial 030 here. Let me, sorry, I'm a little bit of a perfectionist. So, okay, let's say that I want to intercept this radio 030 with I just want to intercept it. Okay, I'm gonna start turning right, and until I turn to 030, I will always be going. So from what I'm doing now until aiming to 030, I'm always getting away, okay, from this radial. When I get to 030, I'm doing a parallel to this radio. I'm going parallel to it, okay? I'm never going to intercept it. And then from 030 clockwise, so 031, I am going to start to intercept this radial. If I do 031, I'm going to intercept it with 1 degree angle of interception. Okay, the course that we want, it's this one, course and radial 0, 3, 0. So the angle of interception starts to count from the objective course, okay, from our intended, our requested course onwards. So if I do 030, I do a parallel to it. If I do 031, I intercept with 1 degree of angle of interception. If I intercept at with track 040, I intercept with 10 degrees angle of interception. Okay, 050, 20 degrees angle of interception. Okay, let's say if I'm here, and this will happen until 90 degrees. Okay, if I do 030 plus 90 will be 120, and I will be doing it like this. Okay, once again, sorry, once again, so here 120, and I will be 90 degrees from this radial. Alright, I will be intercepting it like this. My objective is do like this, okay? Bam, and when I get here, follow it. Okay, that's what's called interception. It's to be just get on top of that radial, alright, and basically fly that radial. If I want 45 degrees of angle of interception, 030 plus 40. Oops. Oh, why can't I do it? Okay, 45. Let's do it like this. Alright. So 030 plus 45, 075, and it's going to be something like this. Okay, this is going to be an angle of interception of 45 degrees. Don't forget that we don't do that. We do 45 and then follow it. Okay, this is just for you to understand the angle of interception. Okay, well, with this said, there's something that I want to speak with you, that is, now that you know how to intercept, I just want to do like this quick reference, that is, okay, now I know how to intercept it, I know what's an angle of interception, so with what angle of interception am I going to intercept my radials? Well, this depends on your school, okay, because some schools want you to intercept with a certain angle of interception. All right, I'm gonna give you a way of doing it. All right, in general there is no wrong way of doing it, as well as you're actually intercepting the radial and following it afterwards, the course you want, of course. But from school to school, if your SOPs or if your operations manual or if your flight training manual tells you to do it in a certain way, of course you have to follow these mandatory instructions. All right, just for a quick notice, ICAO and the EASA have no specific way to legally, they don't express any specific way that they want the pilots to do it. Okay, so that's completely okay. But with this small thing set apart, what I wanna tell you is that, and since we already understood a little bit more about angles of interception, I want to tell you that if this aircraft needs to intercept radial 030 from following heading or following track to 030, he will never get there. 030, it's going to do a parallel, and from that onwards he's going to intercept, and he's always going to be able to intercept it. Okay, let's give another example. Let's give here radial 030. Okay, so from my following position, I'm going to be going to 360, from 360 to 0 to track or to heading 300. Okay, I'm never gonna intercept this radial. When I reach 300, I'm going to be doing a parallel from 300 onwards, let's say backwards, of course, counterclock, so 2909 or 2908, etc. I'm going to start to intercept this radial. Now, this is, why am I saying this to you? Because if you are to the station, so if you are here, all right, this does not apply. Let me exemplify. Let's put a radial here, choose a radial here, and let's say that radial 120, it's here, and we want to intercept it. Okay, and your captain tells you, okay, intercept it with an angle of interception of 90 degrees. Okay, you are here, 90 degrees, it's going to be approximately like this. Okay, cool. Okay, intercept it with an angle of interception of, let's say 120, the course is 300. So with an angle of interception of 60 degrees. Okay, 60 degrees, it's going to be here. Okay, so let's do a bigger line of position so it can go further. So this is radial 120 and this is radial 300. Okay, and you want this radial, you want radial 120. I'm going to put it in a lighter color so you can understand this. So if I do 90 degrees, I'm going to get to it, and until an angle of interception of 60 degrees, this is an angle of interception of 60 degrees, okay, I'm going to be able to intercept this radial. All right, let me put here. Okay, this is 90 degrees here, 80 here, 70, 60. You're not going to the radial, you are going to pass overhead the VOR. Okay, and if you go further on, if you want to intercept with a radial of 0 for 5, if you want to intercept with a radial of 45 degrees of interception, you're not going to intercept radial 120. You are going to intercept this line of position, but you are going to be on radial 300. So guys, what I wanted to tell you is that when we are outbound, we can always intercept our objective radial, okay, our required radial, with whatever angle we want, okay, because we are going away from the station, we have all the options. But if we are arriving to the station, we don't have this freedom, okay, because if we maintain our course directly to the VOR, we are going to the VOR. So obviously we are not going to intercept anything except the radial that we are already on. If we intercept at 90 degrees, okay, but there is a point where you're going to reach the VOR, and onwards you're going to change to the next radial. Alright, so guys, this is basically it for radial interception in this video. We don't have much time in this video, so I'm going to do another one with a practical example. Okay, see you in a bit.